Songs are getting shorter. And this is a technology driver at first that makes songs, we can, as we move songs from records, from vinyl to tape and to CD, we're able to produce longer songs. The original record, 78 RPM, could hold 3 to 4 minutes on each side, so you couldn't have a long song because you didn't have the technology to hold it. As we moved to 33 and a half, you got 23 minutes on each side, and so then you could start to make longer songs. So early on, we see songs get longer, and then we hit this point where technology starts to make songs shorter. Kid Cudi, when he released Beautiful Trip last year, and it made the Billboard 100, it also set a record as the shortest song ever to show up on the Billboard 100. It was 37 seconds long. In a world with abundance, why do we see songs getting shorter? This is where the economics kick in. If you look at the business of streaming, you're only paid as an artist if your song streams for over 30 seconds. So if you listen to a song and then you skip before 30 seconds is over, that artist doesn't get paid. But if you listen to 31 seconds, that artist gets paid. So what do you do as an artist? You adjust to those economics. You jump right into the chorus. You try to hook them. Think of every Taylor Swift song you've ever heard. Right? She's a master at it. She jumps right into the chorus, tries to hook you for at least 31 seconds. Songs like Bohemian Rhapsody would have never made it in a streaming world. Like, you have this long introduction, and Queen had a massive technology struggle when they released it because they didn't have physical media big enough to hold it. They had to send it to the radio stations to play it on a reel by reel, because that was the only thing that would hold that song. Song titles are also getting shorter because you want to be able to find them. This is the top 10 of the Billboard 100 in 1975. The average song is 18 characters long. Fame is the only one that's just a single word. Most of them have 4 or 5 words in them. This is last year. The song's titles are half as long, 9 characters long compared to 18 or 19 characters long. Why? Because in a digital world, we want to be able to find it quicker. You want to be able to serve it up quicker. The other thing you see them doing, historically we would put 12 to 14 songs on an album. Now artists put 21 songs on an album, because the more plays they get on that album, the more likely that album is to be gold or platinum. And so they cram a lot more songs on, hoping that they get a lot more plays. So it isn't just technology that drives some of this change, it's also the economics around that technology that start to drive the change. And there's, I think, important shifts that happen as we move from scarcity to abundance. And some of those changes are non-obvious. It isn't always what we expect it to be. And I think that's what you see with AI. We talk a lot about abundance, and as I hear people outside of this room, and when you think about your customers and your clients, they see this shift to abundance, but they're not looking for some of those second order effects. They're not thinking about what comes next as a result of that.